Alright, welcome back everybody. Or I don't usually start episodes with welcome back everyone. Hello everyone and welcome back to Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. We're just about to finish. We are almost done with the water temple. Fortunately. Let's wait till that tech type falls down. One more. So I gotta look up. There we go. Now we're... Yeah, well, I think... Okay. I'm trying to think what I could do within this time, leftover time in the episode. Because we are gonna be able to finish up this dungeon, hopefully within the next few. Alright, just gotta hold up and not let these traps hit us. And we've cleared it. So we enter the boss room. Nothing really happens. So we get told it's not normal water. This room, well, this water is sort of like the body of a boss, of the boss. So, the boss itself is that, weirdly enough, it's that red ball. Okay, I don't get it often. If I'm able to get the cheese, this boss fight will be very short. If not, this boss fight will be very, very long. Okay. Alright. In this corner. Okay, we got it. So, if you don't trap it in the corner, it just pops back into the water, and you gotta repeat the process. His attacks involve grabbing you and throwing you against those spikes along the walls. Not a good time. This boss can actually do a lot of damage to you if you don't, or if you're not careful enough. But thing is, if you trap him in the corner, he can't go back. He can't go back into the water. And generally, because you gotta keep hookshotting him, keep hitting it. I don't know. Why do I use him? It doesn't. Never mind. But we could use it to just trap it in corners, start swinging. Whoa. And yeah, just take something that could take like 5. I think at one point it took me like 9 to 11 minutes just to beat it. But with that cheese, very fast. So you might have guessed, Ruto is Ruto is the Sage of Water. Also, sorry to put a little downer on this, but uh, Zora's domain doesn't go back to normal within the time we play this game. So it's just gonna be whenever we're an adult, stays as ice. But we now have the water medallion. Yep. On the other hand, though, even though Zora's domain doesn't unfreeze, Lake Hylia goes back to normal. And with Lake Hylia back to normal, we just see the water raising. This is like the first time we see Sheik after we've defeated or completed a dungeon. And with that, Sheik disappears. Well, no, they're in a tree. What perfect form for a dive. I don't know what a good form for a dive is. Assuming that's it. Alright, Lake Hylia. I do believe that this is the prime time to do so. If we shoot an arrow at the sun while the lake is full, we get the fire arrows. So the fire arrows do consume some magic, but that is okay. I'm gonna change it to nighttime as well, because we could obtain another Scotula. I think we're almost done with the Hylia Scotulas. I believe there is one more, which we should be able to obtain now. We could go into the laboratory and sink to the bottom. Right, we've already dived to the bottom, but I'm gonna sink. If we roll into it, Scotula's here. And let's see. Is Lake Hylia done? For Skulltulas? I do believe so. Yep. I was trying to think which one we're missing in Zora's Domain, and I remembered which one. If we look here. Hello, Mr. Shark. Why did they put that there? Who knows? Oh, I'm just thinking about my least favorite thing in this game. Alright, I'm pretty sure I brought this up before, but my least favorite thing to do in this game is the big Poe hunting. There are 10 big Poes scattered around Hyrule Field. And you need to shoot them down. Most of the time, I do believe you gotta be on horseback for them to even spawn. And doing so gives you the last bottle. Sometimes they phase into a wall and they just disappear. Let's see if we can get one to spawn. Just do one for now. I wonder if they only start spawning after you talk to that guy. That's very possible. Nope, there's one right there. Let's see if we could at least get one. Sometimes you want to approach the area at a specific angle so you're not, you don't, or it backs off into a straight path, meaning you could oh, come on. No. Ah! Maybe there's an easier way of doing this. I may just be bad at it. I really dislike the Big Poe quest. Why do you spawn there? This is gonna be the point. This quest here is gonna be that one freak out that or the one breakdown I have. Not even gonna spawn there. Alright. We'll try one more attempt at getting this one. Nice. Come on. What's more? Okay. Oh. And we have 9 more of those. Alright. Gonna make my way back to Kakariko Village real quick. Okay, we just gotta remember that the one that we caught was the one in by Gerudo Valley. Because they all spawn in specific areas. generally one by every main area of the map. Alright, but if we go to Kakariko Village, it's in flames. So this invisible entity grabs Sheik and just yeets him. Welp. We got beat up. So I wonder if that wooden thing was the seal. Well, Impa is the Sage of Shadow, stated here. This is the one time that you actually need a warp song to even access the dungeon. Mainly because it's in a in a location that you can't really reach. I hate using the joystick. There was something I needed to use rupees on, and I can't remember what it was. I was like, oh yeah, I have stacks of rupees. And for the life of me, I can't remember what it is at the moment. Oh! Never mind, I remember what it was. It's the beans. I want to go back to the Temple of Time before finishing things up. But with the long shot, we can make it onto the roof. I do think that this might be the last Skulltula in, like, base Kakariko. Yep, Kakariko Village. All Skulltula is complete. But the bottom of the wheel, or like I was just saying, bottom of the well is sealed up. So, oh, got hella gloomy. We're gonna actually let this episode run a little longer. I think there's a few things I want to do before moving on. First, cross the bridge, please. How are we doing this? Oh, okay. Oh, nice. 2 down. That little bit of a bonus. Didn't plan to do this. Let me make sure that we have empty bottles. Yes, we do. We have 3. Let's see if we could go get one more. I do believe that there is one over on this side of things. I could be wrong, though. This isn't what I was planning to do. Poe, do you spawn? Alright, no. But there is this lone tree. Normally, if you had a rumble pack, you could feel that, oh, there is vibration. Swing the hammer, we fall down here. Down below is a piece of heart. And since we have the golden skill, we don't need to use those iron boots. Just get the piece of heart and get damaged by the Tektite. We gotta move before you press A, buddy. Now we could go. Well, since I'm gonna just do this right now as well. Gonna equip the big pose. If we show this guy big pose, big po, he gives you 50 rupees. He gives us 100 points each time we get us a big po. Once we get 1,000, he gives us the bottle. So we're at 200 points at the moment. We're actually... I know I said we were going to finish this off by going on into the Temple of Time, but this is what Hyrule Castle looks like after the fall. This is Ganon's castle. We are not able to get to Ganon's castle as there's a huge gap. There's no way to cross as of right now. And that's where the 6 sages come in handy. So the 6 sages give us access to crossing. Alright. I came here for the Skulltula. That's all. Because with that, we are almost done. We almost could complete. Um, we could almost complete the Skulltulas for the market area. Oh, I forgot to show it. Or like it just popped up in my head after looking at this desolate area. There's a thing that happens like right after Zelda escapes the castle. There's a guard somewhere in the market that like I think they like die right in front of you. If you have time, look it up. If you didn't know about that, it's really interesting. All right, so I could have done this after completing the forest temple, but I decided to just come back now. Yep, over mountains, underwater, even through time. So we need to go back to being a child for a little bit. So we are able to warp back to the Temple of Time. Prelude of Light. But yeah, if you don't complete the Forest Temple, she blocks the pedestal, preventing you from going back. Alright, she goes bye-bye. And we could go put our sword, the Master Sword, back in the pedestal. But we will call it for today. Thank you all for watching, and until then, see you in the next one.